Hi everyone. So from today, the day one, we will start learning SQL with ChatGPT. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is a standard programming language used to manage and manipulate relational databases. So let's see what is the key uses of SQL. First one is query data from databases. Example, retrieve customers orders. Second, insert, update or delete records in a table. Third, create and modify database structures like tables and views. Fourth, control access to data through permissions. So let's see what are the common SQL commands are there. First one is select. The purpose of select command is to retrieve the data. Insert into, it add new data. Update, it modifies the existing data. Delete, it removes the data. Create table, it make a new table. Alter table, it modifies the table structure. Drop table, delete a table. So these are the common SQL commands. So example, we can see a common example from the SQL. So to get all the customers from the customers table, so select star from customers. So star, it is nothing but all. Select all from customers, so it will give all tables of the customers. Add a new customer. So if you want to add a new customers to the table, we can use this command insert into customers, name, email, values. We can give a values here like name John Doe and the email ID of that person. So where the SQL is used in for data analysis, business intelligence like Power BI, Tableau, web development, backend services, data engineering. So this is the first introduction of the SQL. So let's understand what is the syllabus of the SQL to know all the depth of the SQL. So let's ask the ChatGPT what is the syllabus for the SQL. Syllabus of SQL. So we have an introduction to SQL. What is SQL? RDBMS versus DBMS. So RDBMS is nothing but a relational database management system versus normal DBMS. Tables, rows, columns and keys. Basic SQL commands like select, from, where, order by, limit and top. Filtering and sorting. Distinct, like, in, between. Logical operators like and, or and not. Basic functions like count, sum, average, min, max. String functions like upper, lower, length. So intermediate level data manipulation and joins. So data manipulation language DML, that is insert into, update, delete. Joins like combining the two or more tables. We can use a inner join, left join, right join, full outer join, cross join, self join. Now seventh one is grouping and aggregations, group by and having. And eighth is subqueries, single row subquery, multi-row subqueries, correlated subqueries. And advanced side of it's advanced SQL functions, date and time functions, string functions, mathematical functions, case and if statements. 10th one is views and indexes, create view, alter view, drop view. Indexes like clustered versus non-clustered. 11th one is transaction and ACID properties, begin, commit, rollback, atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability. Stores procedures and functions, creating and calling stored procedures, user defined functions, triggers and events, alter before triggers, event scheduling. 14th one is user management and permissions, grant, revoke, and create user. So extras practical application would be performance tuning, query optimization, execution plans, index usage, data modeling and normalizations, normal forms like 1F, 2F, 2NF, 3NF, primary versus foreign keys. Common SQL interview questions and case studies we can practice like query writing exercises, real world scenarios, sales, customers, finance, and HR. There are multiple applications we can use. So this is the basic syllabus for the SQL to learn, and we can start with the basic SQL functions. We will learn first how to write the commands in the SQL. So we will start first to knowing the first this introduction to SQL part. So let's see what we can get. So as we have seen before, SQL is a structured query language used to interact with relational databases. It allows you to store, retrieve, update, and delete the data, create and manage database structures like tables, control access to data. So it is a standard language for RDBMS, like relational database management systems like MySQL, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, Oracle, SQLite. So let's see what is the difference between RDBMS and DBMS. So first feature is data storage. DBMS, database management system, and RDBMS, relational database management system. So data storage in DBMS is stored data in files or hierarchical structures. In RDBMS stores data in the tables, rows, and columns. Relationship in DBMS, no relationship between data. In RDBMS supports relationship using foreign keys. Example for DBMS is Microsoft Access file systems. For RDBMS examples are MySQL, PostgreSQL, and Oracle. Data integrity is low in DBMS and in high in RDBMS. Support constraints like primary keys, foreign keys. Multi-user. So DBMS is a single user mostly, and RDBMS is supports multiple users. So in summary, we can say that RDBMS is an advanced version of DBMS that stores data in related tables. So let's see what is the tables. Table is a collection of related data organized in rows and columns. Think of it like an Excel sheet. Rows are a record, each row in a single record in the table. So example, a customer record ID is equal to 1, name is equal to John, email is equal to. So it is been stored in the rows and columns. So column is each column represents a data attribute. Example, customer name, email, age, etc. Keys in SQL. So we have different keys in SQL. First one is a primary key. Purpose uniquely identifies each record in a table. Example, customer ID. Foreign key connects two tables, creating relationships. Composite key, combination of two or more columns used as a primary key. Unique key ensures all values in a column are different, not necessarily a primary key. Simple example, let's say customer ID, it is a primary key. So as you can see, we can given. So customer ID is the primary key. Each row is a customer record and each column is a field. So each row is a customer record and each column is a field. So this was the first introduction to the SQL. So let's see the second part of the SQL. So basic commands. So these are the basic commands used in SQL. So select statements used to fetch data from one or more columns in a table. So syntax for this select statements, you can see select column 2, column 1, column 2 from table name. Example, let's say we have a customer table and that and from that customer table we are retrieving name of the customer and email ID of the customer. So we'll write select name email from customers. And if you want to use if you want to retrieve all the data from the customer table, you can use star, like select star from customers. Now from statement, so specify the table name from which to retrieve the data, used together with select name from employees. Now so basically it is used for, it specifies table name which to retrieve the data. Now next, where, used to filter records that meet a certain condition. Syntax is for select star from table name, where condition, we can give any condition here, like example select star from customers, select all from customers where city is equal to New York. Suppose we have a customer table, in that city is mentioned, the city column is there. From that city column, if you want any particular city you want to see, so only that city's records will be retrieved. So select all from customers where city is equal to New York. So you can use like, now here we have used equal to a condition, and we can use multiple condition like greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to, between, in, like. These are the conditions we can use. Fourth one is order by. Sorry, order by. Order by, it is used to sort the results in ascending or descending order. Syntax for order by, we can see here, select all from table name, order by column name, ascending or descending. So example will be select all from products, order by price, descending. So if you want to retrieve some data of the products table, so and that if you want to order it by price in descending order, so it will order that data by price, and that too in descending order. And if you don't mention descending, the data will be ordered in ascending order by default. Fifth one is limit slash top, used to limit the number of rows returned. For MySQL, PostgreSQL and SQLite, you can use, this is the command used, that is select all from customers, limit is equal to 5. That means this statement will give only 5 records. It will retrieve only 5 records from the table. So this was for MySQL, PostgreSQL and SQLite. And for MySQL server, you can use select top 5 all from customers. So these are the commands for SQL server. So let's see some practice questions on the topic what we have got. So let's see the query here. Get the top 3 customers from the customer table who live in Boston, sorted by created date in a descending order. Okay, so we have a customer table, so and he lives in a Boston, so city will be Boston, and sorted by created date, that is that too in descending order. So what we can do here is select all from customers where city is equal to Boston, single quoted comma, and order by, we can order that to by created date descending, and we need to limit it to 3. So limit 3, that is the only 3 records it will give, top 3 in descending order. So this is the query. So let's see one more practice question. So let me give one more question, one more practice question. Okay, so here is the beginner friendly SQL practice question. So practice question, we have given with the table. So we have a table like employee ID, we have name, department, salary and the city. So let's see what is the question we have. So write a SQL query to display the names and salaries of all the employees in the IT department sorted by salary in descending order. So the SQL query is to display the names and salaries of all employees in the IT department sorted by salary in descending order. So this is the table that we have, and the name of the employees and the salary of their, and city. City is asked, no, city is not asked, so only name and salaries employees in the IT department. So department is only IT we need to take and order it by descending order. Okay, so let's see the, so this is the expected output that we want: name, Dina, Bob and salary and descending order. So what we can use, select. So we will write the query here. So select. So what we want, name of the employee, SQL query to display the name and salaries of all employees. So only we want name here, name and salary. So select name, comma, salary from customer, okay, where department is equal to, so department is equal to IT, okay, and order by salary in descending order. That's it. And do we have any top 2, 3? No, right? So write a SQL query to display the names of the salaries. So this is the query that we have written. Let's see it is correct or not. You are very close. Okay, this is the only table name I have given wrong. It's okay. It's employees table. I have given customer table. That's it. So our query is correct. Okay. So let's take one more example. Okay. Let's take one more example. So practice question 2. As you can see, we have a product table. Okay. Last time we made a mistake. We given table name wrong, right? So here is a product table name is products, right? So we have product ID, product name, category, price and stock. So product ID, product name, category, price and stock, what, how many volume of this product is available, that is the stock. Okay, so let's see the query. Write a SQL query to display the names and prices of all products in the furniture category sorted by price in descending order. Okay, so let's write the query. Select, display the name. So let's say the column name, product name and price. Okay, product name. So column name we have to write as it is, product, product, product name, comma, price. From we have a table name is product, I think. Let's see. Yeah, products, table name is products. Right. Table name is products. And where category, the column name is category. Yes, column name is category, where category is equal to furniture, right? Furniture. Okay, and we need to order by price. Okay, order by price in ascending order. So we no need to explicitly mention ascending. It is in by default the order by price in it will come in ascending order. So let's hit the enter. Let's see, is it correct? Excellent. So the SQL query is 100% correct. Okay, that's it. So 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 you see, it is asking, do you want more challenging question like where and or limit? So let's take one challenging question. Let's say yes. Okay. Practice question 3. So we have table name orders. Okay, and we have order ID, customer name, order amount, order date, and the city. Okay, let's see question. Write a SQL query to show the names and order amounts of customer from Chicago or Boston who placed an order above 1000, sorted by order amount in descending order, and show only the top two results. Okay, we need to write a query to show the names and order amounts of a customer from a city, Chicago or Boston, who placed an order above 1000, sorted by order amount in descending order. Okay, let's see. It is a little bit challenging for us, so as we just started learning. Okay, so we have a table name, orders, right? We have order ID, customer name, order amount, order date, and city. So write a SQL query to show the names and order amounts of customers from Chicago. Okay, so select, is it order name or product name? Okay, name is here customer name. Okay, customer name, comma, order amount. So what is the column name of order amount? It's order amount only, right? No need to go for tips here, no need to check tips. Let's see, order amount, right? From the table name is, I think, orders, right? Yeah, orders, right? So write a SQL query to show the names and orders amount, okay, order amount of a customers from Chicago or Boston, or means any of the two is fine, not necessarily both of them. Okay, where city, right? City, right? It's a name, column name is city, right? Yes. So where city is equal to, first one is Chicago, okay, or, so for or, mm, we have, maybe I'm assuming, a two pipe symbol. It is a or symbol, or maybe I don't know yet, but we can write like this also. I'm not sure. Let's see. I know, or for or we use to a pipe symbol. Okay, so I'm writing Boston, Boston. As far as my understanding, I am writing pipe symbol for OR. Okay, so this is OR Chicago or Boston. Basically, what OR condition will do, it will check is there Chicago available, or it will check is there Boston available. Okay, if any one of them is correct, is available, it will give that query. Okay, if both available, it will give both. Okay, no issues. Basically, if any one of the true, it will give true. Okay, so next, who placed an order above 1000? Okay, where city is equal to Chicago or Boston, and order above 1000. So order amount is, now this is the tricky part, right? So we are just learning, we don't know how to do this, but we can do. Let's try by ourselves, then we will check the answer whatever we have. Okay, so let's see what they are saying. Placed an order above 1000, right? But we have given here customers from Chicago or Boston. Okay, where city is equal to Chicago or Boston. Next, placed an order above 1000. So that means placed an order above 1000. Where city is equal to, we cannot write two conditions in where clause, right? So where could be or could not be. What we can do here, order amount is equal to greater than, we can't write two times where clause, right? That will not work. Placed an order above 1000. Who placed an order above 1000? So where order amount should be greater than 1000. We can write here and condition, I think, right? If we write and means, if this is true, this will also give. Where city is equal to Chicago or Boston, and but if any one of the condition is true, it will. And what is the AND operator will do? If any, both should be true, right? AND condition is both should be true, then it will give the output, right? So this condition should be met on whatever condition we are now going to write. This should be met. The both if we met, then the output will give. I think this is the correct. So let's. So I know this of operator. Based on that, I am writing the query. Okay. So if any one of you don't know this or operators and operators, you can check, right? Then you can understand, then you can write. Okay, right now I know this condition. Based on that, I am creating a logic. Okay, so order amount greater than 1000, right? 1000 or how much? Where is the question? Yeah, where order amount is above 1000. So order amount is 1000. So basically where city is equal to Chicago, this is the one condition, and order amount is greater than 1000, and sorted by order amount in descending order. So next, order by order amount in order by order amount descending, right? No issue, this is the not case sensitive. Okay, descending. I'm hoping this is the correct right query for this question. Let's see, hit the enter. You are very close. Okay. Issue in your query is logical operators like SQL uses or and, not pipe and double and. Okay. So that was my assumption that I made. So, okay. The pipe and work in some databases like MySQL, but it's better to use standard or and, right? I had that doubt, so let's here it is clarified, as you can see, because I know these symbols and I used this before in workbench, MySQL workbench. That's why I used there. Okay, so okay, that is the first logical operator issue. The second is condition for city. City is equal to Chicago or Boston is incorrect. Okay, you must write city is equal to that is the same thing. Okay. Okay, we cannot write city is equal to or Boston because it will not be referenced as a single Boston here, right? Because it will not understand what is this Boston, from where, which column it is. So we need to give a column reference here, city. So as you can see here, city is equal to Chicago or city is equal to Boston. We need to give a reference of that column from where it is coming. Okay, that was the mistake. Or we can use city in. Okay, in operator we can use, right? So that is the one learning point here. The operator we can use is in operator. In that we can mention Chicago comma Boston, so it will consider, it will take it both. So we want both. Okay, it will be available if Chicago available, there it will return Chicago. If there Boston available, it will give Boston, right? Second, missing limit 2 to return only top 2 results. Okay, I missed on top 2 also. Let's see in the question they mention top 2. Okay, sorted by order amount in descending order and show only the top 2 results. Okay, so we missed on top 2 result basically. So as you can see, we can missing limit 2, return only top 2 results. Okay, so these are the 3 issues we have in our query. Okay, so we can write, do we need to write here, just it is there on the right. See, correct SQL query is select, we wanted customer name, order amount from orders table, where city, what we did mistake here, city is equal to Chicago or Boston we have written. So instead of that we can use in operator also. Okay, this is the good example of in operator. And so our logic is correct, right? What I have given based on the question, what I have gave you the solution, that is the correct. We can use here, see, city is equal to Chicago or Boston and order amount is greater than 1000, but only the mistake we did is in operator, right? And department is order amount is greater than 1000, order by order amount descending and limit 2. So this is the correct query. Okay, so it's getting interesting now. See, as we have, so this is the third example, right? Third practice example we have taken. So this is the good practice, right? So let's try one more. I think we will try. Okay, so what he's asking is, let me know if you want next level with date, like, or join, or do we need to, let's try with in operator again one more time. Okay, or no need. Okay, okay, no need, we can try with, let me know if you want the next level with date, like, or join. So we have not seen what is the like function or join function. Okay, is it called function or what? It's, let's see what is that. So up to now I think it is a good practice. Okay, so we will keep this video up to here only, and but try yourself also. We will keep this video to here. Okay, so if you like this video, like, share and subscribe. So till then we will meet you in the next video. Okay, thank you so much.